Hello, everybody, and welcome. It's kind of late in the evening here, not too terribly late, but it's around 7 o'clock. And I normally do the reacts early, but it's just one of those days where everything just kept getting in the way. I would sit down to do the react, and then something else would come up, and then something else, and then something else. I'm sure those of you watching this react, maybe you've had days like that where you had a set schedule of things you wanted to do, but things just kept popping up. So everything just got pushed further and further away. Anyway, so I'm doing my react now. And what are we doing today? Well, Foodie did a mukbang food eating video, and it's got a really long title called Thai Food Mukbang Beef Balls Super Spicy Maggi Basil Noodles and Spicy Shrimp Stir Fry. Did you run out of characters, Foodie? Because I think you took up all of them with this title. You couldn't have just made it shorter. Good grief. And the title was longer than the video itself. The video was less than 12 minutes long. And she could have easily made this video a lot longer just by describing the food and presenting it better, and included a lot of original Thai food and drinks along with it, and describe the history of each of them and what's in them, etc., etc. Like, I'm a smaller channel than Foodie, and it's so sad that she's got a much bigger channel, and yet she can't seem to make her content interesting, can she? She calls what she does mukbangs, but yet when you do a mukbang, the focus is on the food. Like, people want to see the food in front of you. They want to look at it. They want to be able to almost smell it and taste it. They don't want to watch the food going into your mouth, but it's she's just turning mukbangs into, in my opinion, feedy content and catering exclusively to them. But she's going to do what she's going to do on her channel. So I wanted to give my thoughts on her video, as well as include some really cool stuff I saw on Twitter. And also, I wanted to spotlight something that Foodie could have put in her video, but didn't. So why don't we just start with the Twitter stuff? Because that won't take long. All right, one moment. Okay. There is some Foodie stuff that I want to show you. Again, we're not going to stay very long. Just some stuff I gathered up. Okay, this is from Liz Erd. The screenshot from the video I'm going to react to. So Foodie did her food review mukbang in the hotel room. Same bland background. There's nothing behind her. But y'all, look at this. She did the mukbang, and that shirt she's wearing is just getting so tight that she has to unbutton half of it just to be able to wear it. Foodie, at this point, just get another shirt, get something else to wear. You're getting to the point where your clothes don't fit you. Girlfriend, if you have to unbutton your shirt that much just to sit down and eat, it's too tight. It's entirely too tight. I'm sure it's tight around the arms and your back. Like, what is the point of wearing it? Just get something new. Now, here's something cool, not Foodie related, from House Prawn. I love this tub. I absolutely love this tub. I'm in love with this tub. Where do I get one? Where is it located? I must have it. Another shot of a similar tub. I just want to show this to you guys. Look, I love beautiful bathtubs. Okay? Sue me. I love beautiful things, and that is just, imagine taking a bath and all of that. I love that. I love taking baths for hours. Yep, and there's another closer shot courtesy of D Angry Scott of the shirt, like, completely unbuttoned. Again, Foodie, ditch the shirt. It no longer fits. You bought this, what, a month or 2 months ago, and you're already having to do that. That means it doesn't fit. It's time to ditch it. So that was for all this stuff on Twitter. I told you guys we would not be staying long at all. And I want to move over here to something that I was looking up, because in the video she doesn't show any popular drinks in Thailand, and I'm sure there are popular local drinks. So I just did a search on her popular local Thai drinks that she could have included in her video or videos. Because if you're going to Thailand and you're going to be all about the food content, why not showcase all of the food, drinks, things you eat, all of it? So, some popular Thai drinks to quench your thirst. We have butterfly pea. It's among the typical Thai drinks you can have. And I've actually seen what butterfly pea tea looks like. It's like a dark purple color. It's really pretty. I see it in a lot of cafe videos, ASMR type videos, and a lot of people do wonderful creative things with butterfly PT. Uh, Oleong, that's iced Thai coffee, sounds delicious. Cocoa yen, which is iced cocoa. Cha yen, Thai iced tea. Cha mano, lime iced tea. I would love to try that. That sounds interesting. Sugarcane juice, Nam Matum, bile juice, Nam Bai Tui. I'm sorry if I'm saying this wrong. Pandan juice. Yeah, I'd be trying. Why not do a video showcasing all the local drinks? I mean, yeah, you're foodie beauty, but you can ditch the food and just try different beverages, because things you drink are considered things you consume. So why not do that? But she's not doing it. Like it's always takeout, always, always takeout. So, like, missed opportunity there, foodie. Absolutely missed opportunity. So let's go over to her video. Let me just pull that up. And before we get into the video, include a few of the comments because I love reading the comments section. What do the people have to say? I want to give them a voice. User says the best ASMR videos include a beach ball, heavy breathing, and smacking with an unbuttoned shirt. Oh my. Oh my. Let's see. April says, "Girl, you don't need a mic for eating videos." No, she doesn't. She's loud enough. She doesn't need a microphone. The fact that the microphone is so close to her mouth just makes it extremely obnoxious and unbearable to listen to. Another person, Shelly May, saying, "You don't need the microphone, foodie." Like, who do you have the microphone on for? Is there a feedy person in your audience? They want to hear you eating. Is that what you're doing it for? Kind of feels like it. Uh, E-rated says, "Chew first, girl." She never chews her food. That's why she likes the soft food. She can just straight up swallow it. Uh, Star Lover, Star Over says, "Put the mic on the table." I wish she would. I really wish she would. I don't like the microphone being so close to her mouth. It's just it's unnecessary. Okay, so that's just a few of the comments. Let's get on with the actual video, and I hope you guys enjoy it. If you do, please like and subscribe and leave a comment. Let's get to, shall we?
Hi, did you know?
Okay, we don't care about your cameo. Nobody, literally nobody cares about that. Nobody.
And so get your Thailand edition cameo now.
Shut up. This and throughout this video, she puts all these different captions in the video, like all over the place. This video contains so many eating noises. Well, you know what, foodie? This is your video. And since you filmed the video and you put it together, you could have heard how the noises sounded in the editor and you could have adjusted the volume. You know that, right? That you could adjust the volume of certain things even after you get through doing it, but you're lazy. You're not going to do that.
Hello guys, Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to another video. I'm having dinner with you guys tonight in the hotel. Yes, it's been very rainy and stormy today. And yeah, I'm just having a chill dinner. We ordered in some halal Thai food.
Okay, you know what? I'm a small channel compared to Foodie's channel. Like hers is much bigger than mine. I don't do mukbang content, but I can already see a bunch of things wrong here. So, Foodie, I'm sorry, that looks sloppy. The way you got that food laid out, it looks sloppy. Sloppy. You could have put that food on a plate. Why did you have all that food in front of you like that? Like straight up, you just got the takeout containers, you open them up, and you put them all in front of you. You're not even looking for like good presentation to make it look appealing. You do realize that people that are bouncing around on YouTube that are looking for mukbang channels or food channels, they'll watch a video for like a few minutes. And if what they're looking at does not look appealing or interesting, they'll click off and go somewhere else. So it's up to you as a presenter to make the background look interesting, to make the food look interesting, to make yourself look interesting. And you fail in all three areas each and every time. It's amazing to me that you want these videos to make you money, but yet you won't take the time to set everything up correctly. Would it have killed you to go out and buy a nice dinner plate and put everything on a dinner plate or like a presentation platter or something, or put a poster or a picture behind you and have some proper lighting, make it look like a real room versus a section of the room? I mean, there's so many things you could have done. This is the reason why you're making nickels and dimes versus dollars. And it's also the reason why videos like this, people might watch them once, maybe twice, but this is not something that's going to get you money forever on YouTube. Like, you shoot yourself in the foot over and over again just with the poor presentation and not taking the time to give quality. All you care about is quantity. You want quick cash in hand. You're playing the short game, not the long game. And you know what? I love that for you. I love the fact that you're just that stupid.
So, Bismillah. And I'm going to start with water. We're going to have some ice water.
You could have had one of the local drinks instead and explain the history of the drink and explain the taste of flavor profiles. But what do we have? We're having water. So this is supposed to be a mukbang, y'all. But she's having water. She's having takeout food. You want people to be interested in what you're doing, but you got to make it interesting, foodie. This is not interesting. Anybody could do this. Anybody could order takeout food and drink some water.
And these are like meatballs, little beef meatballs, chicken teriyaki bao, some kind of sauce, shrimp stir fry with rice, cucumber, and some stir-fried Maggi noodles with chicken and basil.
So we got 3 different kinds of carbs here. We got the noodles, we got the rice, and we got the bun. Carb heavy.
So yeah, this looks so delicious. Now, I'm not sure what this is. So, but I have to investigate. Whatever it is, I'm probably going to use it anyways. I'm not afraid of heat me. I like doing mukbangs like this. I feel like I can just like be myself and like eat with you guys. Sol's eating here as well, don't worry. I feel like no joking. Every time like he's not in my video, I feel like people are like, he left her. He left her in Thailand. Oh my gosh. Okay.
But we know he's not going to leave you in Thailand. You're his cash cow. Salah's going to stick to you like glue until you're flat broke. You got $5 in your pocket, he's going to stick his hand in and grab it out, and then he'll go. But he won't walk away until you're completely out of money. Like, he's a sugar baby, and he's the kept man, and you're taking care of him. He ain't going nowhere as long as you got money.
I don't like the packaging, really, of how they do that, but they have to. Whoa. I don't know. Probably spicy. Smells like sweet chili, actually. Okay, let me just
Okay, so she does not know how spicy that is. And if you're someone and you're very sensitive to spice, wouldn't you just take a little bit and taste it to see how hot it is before you drape it all over the rest of your food just in case it's too hot? But no, she's not that smart. She's going to put that spicy stuff all over her rice.
pour that on. Yeah.
Yeah, like put it on 2 food items, and if it's really spicy and it burns the roof of your mouth, don't complain. Don't complain about your own stupidity.
And then I guess I'm gonna.
Oh, she says that like I said, the captions are everywhere in this video. Spoiler, I soon regret bathing my food in what is this? Hold on a second. In what? Oh, I can't see it because it's the things are on top. I think bathing her food in chilies. Well, you should have known better. If you don't know what it is, don't put it on your food, dummy.
I'm gonna put some here for the meatballs.
Oh yeah, because that's just the smartest thing to do.
Okay, let me try this bao. It's a sticky bun, right? So the paper kind of sticks to it a bit. Okay, let's break this open. Chicken teriyaki. Yum, let's try.
And by the way, foodie, can you please stop calling your bites beauty bites? Because there's nothing pretty about them. There's nothing pretty about watching a person stuff their mouth so full of food they can hardly close their lips. That's not a beauty bite. It's gross. A beauty bite would be a very small bite. No one's going to take your food away from you. You can take smaller bites. You don't have to stuff your face. It's not a beauty bite, though.
Mmm.
Girlfriend, let me tell you something. If you stuff your mouth so full of food that you have to unhinge your jaw to get everything in, it's entirely too much.
I'm working on it when I. Don't worry, I'll have a better setup soon. I know it's not the most ideal, but that's chili sauce. Mm.
But question, foodie, did one of your feedie people pay you to eat this? Did somebody say, I want you to eat this meal and I want you to have chilies with it, and that's why you're just so gung-ho about eating something that's way too hot for you? You're getting paid for this? I'm just wondering.
All right, let me try this meatball with the chili sauce. Yeah, they're very different. They're like a cross. They're like taste like sausage balls. This bao is so soft. Mm. I'm gonna try to improve my chopstick skills.
I feel like I will never get the hang of it. Well, then you should do some practicing. You could have used a fork. And my apologies ahead of time to anybody watching this video. You guys know how I feel about foodie eating and her food noises. I don't like it either. I don't like it. But this is the content. What can I do?
Because I definitely need it. So I'm gonna put some stir-fried veggies in the rice. Mmm. Wow. It's part of a shrimp. That is good.
See, it's like she calls this a mukbang. Did we get much of a description about the food before she started digging in? So you can't really call what you do mukbangs, foodie, because you're not getting a clear focal picture of the food. You don't see it in the shot much. The focal point is on you putting it in your mouth. So you didn't describe the food as much as you could. You didn't give a history of the food. You're not giving the flavor profiles, none of that. It's just like, okay, I got this, 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 and this. Okay, let's eat. And that's how every video is. And that's why you're not getting much in the way of views. Because other true mukbang channels, they got a much different setup. and they're much more professional about it, and they understand that the star is the food. It's not about overly loud, obnoxious eating noises. It's not about stuffing their mouth as much as they can per bite. It's about making the food the star. And those who watch the video, they come away with the feeling of, I'd like to eat that food. That looked really delicious. I want to go out and try that. Anybody who watches your video, they're not going to feel that way.
Oh, they put the shrimp head in it. By the way, the whole shrimp. Some people eat it.
So that the caption just said, sorry for the heavy breathing, fat girl issues. Well, are you going to fix your issues? Are you going to fix the issues at hand or just let them continue? Because you're already at the point where you're getting so big, Foodie, you can't even fit into your clothes. You're sitting there with half your shirt unbuttoned.
So these noodles came with a package of chili and sugar. So I'm just gonna try a little bit of sugar, I guess, and some chili.
Wait, what? Listen, I'm not trying to be culturally dumb. Is that a thing to put sugar on noodles, or is that a foodie thing? I'm confused. What was the sugar for? I know I don't live in Thailand. Is it the norm to put sugar on noodles? I've never heard of that. I mean, if it is a thing, that's cool, but it's just unusual. Never seen that before.
It's gonna be spicy.
Is that sugar or is that salt?
This is chicken basil noodles. I love chili. I've really been loving the spicy.
Okay, for those of you that are sensitive to watching Foodie eat and stuff her face, um, little word of warning. She's about to go ham on those noodles. Like it's a lot. So if you need to turn your face away during this part, I'll let you know when she's done.
Food here. For real. Okay, noodles are messy. I apologize, guys.
And what's weird, while she's eating the noodles, for some reason, even though she's alone in the room with Salah, like her eyes are darting back and forth, like somebody's going to see her eat that. Like she's afraid of somebody seeing her eat those noodles. I don't understand why she's acting like that. Like she's acting like somebody's going to burst into the room and arrest her for eating noodles.
Oh wow, that's
And I concur with all the people in the comments section. I concur with anybody who says, Foodie, move the microphone. That's entirely too loud. And your eating noises are not pleasant. They don't give you the tingles. They gross you out. Just move the doggone microphone, put it on the table or something.
delicious. Yum.
Yeah. Y'all look at her eyes. Her eyes are glowing red. She got them demon eyes. Look. The true soul of Foodie is shining right through right now. Look. Look. Ooh. Look at you with them red eyes, Foodie. Like, what's going on? Is it because of her filters? I know that she uses a filter for her eyes to change her eye color because Foodie's natural eye color, her real eye color is like a dark chocolate brown. But she might be using a eye filter to change the eye color to like a dark hazel-ish green. And maybe because the camera is so far away, it's turning them red right now. I don't know, but it's just Foodie with them demon eyes right now. Like, look at her, like, darting her eyes around. No, but Foodie, you're in the room alone with Salah. What are you afraid of? Are you afraid he's gonna walk up and snatch your noodles away from you? He would never. He knows better. You can relax and you can eat at a slower pace. Why do you always act like you're in eating competition and there's some sort of a buzzer or a clock that's going to go off to stop you from eating? Why is that? You seriously eat like you're in a food eating competition. There are other competitors and you have to beat them.
I can never eat noodles graciously. Spicy.
And I got a serious question for Salah. Dude, I know you're over there living off of Foodie. You're living off of her money. You're not working. You're living off of her income that she gets from YouTube. And you're just doing what you got to do to keep her pacified because you're in Thailand and you're not back in Kuwait amongst family and friends. So you're keeping the beast pacified with whatever you could find just so she'll stay calm and she won't give you a problem. But you're part of the problem. Her food issues are a big problem. She controls what goes into her mouth, but understand that you're enabling her. And it's all fun and games until she becomes bedbound and you got to change her bedpan. You do realize that she is so close to a medical emergency. Like she could have to go to a hospital at any time. And then if that happens, what's going to happen? You're going to take off. Like, how long do you think this can continue? And do you understand that when she gets back to Kuwait, like she gave you what you wanted. You want to go to a different place, you went to a different place. You want to get out of Kuwait, you got out of Kuwait. Guaranteed, she's going to go home to Kuwait or Canada, wherever she ends up, and she's going to say to you, look, I traveled, I walked around. So for the next couple of months, just let me sit and eat. I gave you what you wanted, now leave me alone. And if you think she's putting on weight now, wait. She's going to put on weight like nobody's business when she gets home to Kuwait because she's going to get in that house with the air conditioning and she's not going to want to go anywhere and do anything for a while. She's going to eat like never before. So she ends up bedbound or in the hospital. The fun and games are going to be over. Just want you to know that.
I put a lot of chili. I don't know how much I can talk right now.
Look at her spilling food all over the front of her shirt. They need a towel or bib on this one.
This is so good though. Really.
Look. Foodie likes to say, oh, I love Salah. He takes such good care of me. But yet he would not change the dressing on the boil. The one that you made up, Foodie. The one you lied about. Because I think you lied about having a boil. You just didn't want to go out or you didn't have money to go out anymore. I think you lied about having it just to have an excuse not to go out and do things. But as far as a man caring for you, if you become bedbound, that's going to be it. Salah's not that devoted to you. He's not going to be the one to give you constant care, medical care. He doesn't have the training. And you are racing to get to a point where you're bedbound or in a hospital or worse. I don't know why you're racing that hard, but you are. And there's nothing that anybody can do to stop you. Nothing. Nothing. So if the plan is to get yourself bedbound, and if you think that that's going to trap Salah with you for life, you're wrong. He will break. He will not do it. He will not care for you if you become bedbound. And if you end up in the hospital and if your income on YouTube dries up, he's gone. So you might want to slow all the way down with gaining weight, you know? Because the whole bedbound situation, it ain't going to be any fun.
I gotta break out those utensils, guys. Mm.
Like, this is supposed to be a mukbang video, but she's not even talking about the food. It's just, okay, let's eat. And she's just sitting there eating, not making interesting conversation. Nothing. Nothing. So this really isn't a mukbang, y'all. This is for the feedy people. This is what they want to see. A mukbang is much different. This is her disguising feedy content as mukbang content to get around YouTube and to stay monetized.
Mm. I'm in a hotel, hotel lighting, just a flash on, crying. I look like I'm in a hostage video.
Stop making excuses. This is your channel. You could easily make this professional. You could have set out the food in a professional way. You could have sat there and researched the food and found out the history of the food and just, found some descriptive words about the flavor profiles. You could have included local drinks. You could have put stuff behind you for the background. You could have easily gotten better lighting. You didn't do any of that. Stop apologizing for things that you could have easily corrected. You want these videos to make you money for a long time. Speaking of which, I know that you're not that smart. Like I said in the beginning, you don't play the long game, you play the short game. You're concerned about the nickels and dimes versus the dollars in the long run. What's going to happen, Foodie, if something happens to you? Like, I would think, given your condition, that you would want to make videos that just in case something happens to you and you can't work for a while, the videos that you've already made would keep making you money. But in order to make that happen, you have to make them more professional. You can't give this amateurish hour crap because people are not going to be interested in the long term. If you did professional videos, maybe people might be interested for more than a minute. But you're cheap and you're lazy. You do the bare basic minimum, and then you don't understand why the videos don't do that well. You go all over TikTok, all over YouTube, you watch different channels, you see what they do, and yet you still won't bring up the production quality of your videos.
I can't even talk to you guys. I just have to focus on the pain. This is so good, though. These are like...
You don't have to focus on the pain, just stop eating. Nobody's forcing you to eat. I mean, again, is this a feedie request? And because it's a feedie request, you have to eat it all? Is that why you're so gung-ho about eating all the food? Has nothing to do with hunger. It's about somebody paid me to do this, so I have to make them happy. Because that's how that works. If somebody pays you to eat food, you have to eat it. Again, don't sit there and complain about pain when it's pain that you put yourself in.
Just like, ramen type noodles with basil chicken and some kind of delicious sauce. when you wait to do these videos,
You know, you can tell it's for the feedies because it's not just about her eating the food the way she's eating it. Like, this is straight for the feedy people. Just eating it the most gross, disgusting, obnoxious way possible.
until you're very hungry.
You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, I have to wonder if her unbuttoning her shirt, if that wasn't for the feedies too, because that would appeal to them. Because there are people in that community that they love to see bigger people. They can't fit into their clothes. That's kind of a fetish of theirs. So did you do that for them too, Foodie?
Delicious. Very yummy. Do you guys like spicy food? Or you hate it? You would hate this meal if you don't like spicy.
I don't think she's enjoying that meal. I think she screwed up by putting all that spice on her food, but she's powering through it because she has to, because she's doing a video. But that's not the face of somebody who's eating spicy food and enjoying it. She's not smiling.
But to be fair, I did put a lot of chili. A lot.
Yeah, because you're an idiot.
Yeah, these are like the texture of like a sausage, not like a meatball. They give you a bag.
No, they don't. You lie. You lie, ma'am. Who are you trying to kid? I mean, I'm not in Thailand, but all the way from over here, I'm smelling BS. They just gave her a bag of meatballs just for free as a promo, just because they liked her. No, you ordered that. You ordered the meatballs. So what back So we got backup sandwiches, backup meals, and now backup meatballs. Oh Lord. Foodie, why? You don't need to eat that much. My God.
And yeah, that's even sharing it with Solo.
I'm not sharing anything. Can we please stop that? Can you please stop telling the audience that you're sharing your food when it's obvious you don't? Salah's a very picky eater, but even if he likes your food, he knows better than to touch anything that you like. Because if he dared to even just a morsel of your food, he would get screamed at, or you would send him to 7-Eleven to get backup food. So he's going to leave your food alone so he doesn't have to take a trip at 2 in the morning to go get 7-Eleven snacks because you're hungry. He'll let you eat until you get full, until you pass out and go to sleep so he can get some sleep. But he's not going to eat anything that your dirty mouth has touched.
I love these noodles. One of my favorite Thai dishes, Thai basil something. Noodles, rice, stir fry. Yeah, they're little grilled halal meatballs. Beef. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to end the video here because I can't even talk. Like, it's too spicy. Oh, thank you.
And there's Salah like wiping the tears away. I've got to act like I care about her so much. Wiping away her tears. If you actually cared about her, Salah, you'll put your foot down and say, this, enough is enough. You got to get yourself together. But you're indifferent to all of this. As long as she makes money, as long as she takes care of you, you don't give a crap. You're okay with what she's doing. As long as it keeps the train rolling, you'll let it happen.
You, honey.
You don't have to cry. Dry your eyes.
Oh. Whew. But I'll see you in the next video. I'll be okay. Bye.
So that was it for the video. What do you guys think? She's so stupid. She's so stupid. Like, she's sensitive to spice, and yet she puts it over her entire dish. And she's sitting there with tears streaming down her face. What can you say to that? Well, F around and find out. And she found out. Anywho, so that's it for this react, y'all. I'm sorry it's a little late. I just had a late start today, and I got to work tonight. So I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your night. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will talk at you later. Bye now.